Daily Bible reading, Ezekiel chapter 32, verses 16 through 32. This is a dirge, and it shall be intoned. The women of the nations shall intone it. They shall intone it over Egypt and all her multitude, declares the Lord. In the 12th year, on the 15th day of the month, the word of the Lord came to me. O mortal, wail the dirge, along with the women of the mighty nations, over the masses of Egypt, accompanying their descent to the lowest part of the netherworld, among those who have gone down into the pit. Whom do you surpass in beauty? Down with you, and be laid to rest with the uncircumcised. They shall lie amid those slain by the sword. Amid those slain by the sword, Egypt has been dragged and left with all her masses. From the depths of Sheol, the mightiest of warriors speak to him and his allies. The uncircumcised, the slain by the sword, have gone down and lie there. Assyria is there with all her company, their graves round about, all of them slain, fallen by the sword. Their graves set in the farthest recesses of the pit. All her company are round about her tomb, all of them slain, fallen by the sword, they who struck terror in the land of the living. There too is Elam and all her masses round about her tomb, all of them slain, fallen by the sword, they who descended uncircumcised to the lowest part of the netherworld, who struck terror in the land of the living. Now they bear their shame with those who have gone down to the pit. They made a bed for her among the slain, with all her masses. Their graves are round about her. They are all uncircumcised, slain by the sword. Though their terror was once spread over the land of the living, they bear their shame with those who have gone into the pit. They are placed among the slain. Meshech and Tubal and all their masses are there. Their graves are round about. They are all uncircumcised, pierced through by the sword, they who once struck terror in the land of the living. And they do not lie with the fallen uncircumcised warriors, who went down to Sheol with their battle gear, who put their swords beneath their heads and their iniquities upon their bones. For the terror of the warriors was upon the land of the living. And you too shall be shattered amid the uncircumcised, and lie among those slain by the sword. Edom is there, her kings and all her chieftains, who, for all their might, are laid among those who are slain by the sword. They too lie with the uncircumcised, and with those who have gone down to the pit. All the princes of the north and all the Sidonians are there, who went down in disgrace with the slain, in spite of the terror that their might inspired. And they lie uncircumcised with those who are slain by the sword, and bear their shame with those who have gone down to the pit. These Pharaoh shall see, and he shall be consoled for all his masses, those of Pharaoh's men slain by the sword, and all his army, declares the Lord God. I strike terror into the land of the living. Pharaoh and all his masses are laid among the uncircumcised, along with those who were slain by the sword, said the Lord God.